There's so much more to soil than most of us know. Creating healthy soil is one of the most important factors in a successful landscape makeover.
Soil is the growing medium for plants. Its nutrients support healthy plant growth. Knowing and working with your soil's composition is a powerful strategy to maximize water efficiency. It controls the behavior of water, how well it holds water, and how it moves through the soil. This makes healthy soil essential to irrigation efficiency. Soil has three parts: organic matter, pore space, and mineral compounds. Mineral compounds are made up of three particle types: sand, silt, and clay. Sand particles are the largest, and clay the smallest. Most soils are a combination of all three. There are simple tests that can give you powerful information about your soil type. First, let's do a drainage test. Dig a hole roughly 1 foot wide by 1 foot deep. Fill it with water and leave it overnight. The next day, fill it again and place a stick to mark the water level. An hour later, measure how far the water level has dropped. If your drainage is less than 1 inch per hour, you have slow drainage. If it's between 2 and 3 inches per hour, your drainage works for most plants. If it's more than 4 inches per hour, your fast drainage may create problems. Soil with a high level of sand drains rapidly because of sand's large particle size. Water moves through it quickly, so sandy soil needs irrigation more frequently. Add compost to hold the water in the root zone. On the other end of the soil spectrum is clay, the smallest particle. When clay gets wet, it stays wet for a long time. When you water clay soil, water runs off, while the soil beneath it is still dry. Irrigation has to be applied a few minutes at a time to allow the water to penetrate. Breaking up clay with compost will improve this type of soil. Loam is the term used for soil that is a mixture of sand, silt, and clay in roughly equal parts. This is considered to be the ideal soil. It holds nutrients and water and drains excess moisture. There are advantages to every soil. The trick is to match the needs of your plants with the soil you have in your landscape. Let's do another soil assessment, the feel test. Take about a half a cup of soil. Hold the soil in your hand and moisten it until it has the texture of Play-Doh. Rub it between your fingers. If the soil falls apart easily and feels gritty, you have high sand content. Adding organic matter, specifically compost, will improve the water retention. If the soil forms a ball and holds its shape, but crumbles when you gently poke it, it's loamy soil. Count yourself lucky because this is generally considered to be the ideal soil. Loamy soil retains moisture and nutrients, but doesn't get soggy. Plants will thrive in it. If the soil holds its shape, doesn't crumble when you poke it, and feels slippery, it has a high clay content. This can be improved with the addition of compost, cultivated deep into the soil to break up the hard surface. This should give you enough information about your soil to move ahead.
Hi, I brought in some soil for my garden.
You can also ask a trusted nursery specialist to help you with soil typing, or even send it out for testing.
Now that you've got a good understanding of your soil composition, we'll look at what healthy soil is and why it's essential for a water-smart garden.